What's going on, my Century Units? It's the Sentiment here, so this is my review of WrestleMania 40 Night 1. Wow! That was a good Night 1 for Mania 40. The show was 4 hours long. I'm going to get to my overall thoughts of Mania 40 Night 1 in the end. So, the first match to kick off WrestleMania 40 Night 1. This is for the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Rhea Ripley defending the belt against Becky Lynch. This was good, man. I really enjoy it. The entrances was good. You know, like there was like a book intro because Becky Lynch recently released her autobiography. They're showing like the quotes of her book. Rhea's entrance was good. You got like, I don't know what the name of the band is, singing her theme music. Rhea looks good, man. Like, with the makeup, with the really dark hair. She is really smoking hot, man. I don't know if it's the first time they ever fought. I'm not 100% sure. Going into this, Becky suffering. I feel like the announcers brought she suffered like high degree fever. And Rhea suffered a bit of an arm injury. The arm injury kind of played a massive part of this match. Like Becky, suffering Rhea's arm to set up the disarmer. She kind of locking the like somewhat of the match. Like Becky kind of locking a pattern armbar onto Rhea. And I feel like one more of the match, she kind of locking the disarmer onto Rhea, onto the middle turnbuckle of the corner of the ring. I said to myself, oh my god, it's like towards her, like it's like cranking it back towards her back, into the rear delt side. It's hard to describe it, man. It's like, it gave me flashbacks of Alexa Bliss, getting her arm not broken, but seeing her arm dangling. Oh my god, it's just proving how the disarmer is one of the most devastating moves, in wrestling. Anyway, Rhea get out of the hold, picking her up and slamming her. It's basically speed versus agility. Becky's all about the agility, Rhea's about the strength. Rhea locking the prison, what's it called? The prison cloverleaf. Yeah, the prison cloverleaf onto Becky, and Becky kind of not really got out the hold, but kind of counted into a roll up. That was good. I'm trying to keep it short and simple, folks, and I don't really go by move, but anyway, Vicky, I think can't remember what move. I feel the Rhea pick up Becky and hit her with the electric hair drop. I'm gonna say about Rhea, man, she is the heir of China's throne. Some people compare her to China. They're both strong, they both got dark hair. Both muscular. Wow. So I try to keep it short and simple, folks. So I think Rhea hit the riptide onto Becky. Becky kicked out. In the end, she was going for what's it called? The manplex is called, something like that. Manhandle slam. The manhandle slam. I'm trying to remember the move, but Rhea countered it. Hit a riptide onto the top turnbuckle. Then another one to pull her away and retain the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. It was a really good match. I think I think it was the right decision to continue the reign of Rhea Ripley, man, because I think she's going to be the longest reigning women's champion of all time. She held the belt for 1 year. People don't realize she won. She won the belt the previous year against Charlotte Flair, because at the time it was called the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now and then also they changed it to the Women's World Title. But I could see her holding the belt for about much longer. Seeing Becky shot look in her face, not angry but shocked. She didn't really beat Rhea Ripley. It's just there's rumors like Becky's stepping in the way. I'm not too sure. I'm not confirming. It's just rumors, folks. It's not true, but like you could tell, like it's it's more of a passing the torch for Rhea, man. I feel like 2 years in a row, Rhea's been two horsewomen. She beat Charlotte at Mania 39, and now beat Becky in this WrestleMania. I think the only person that the only horsewoman she haven't fought yet was Bayley. Because at this moment in time, Sasha's gone. She's done with WWE. Now she's Mercedes Moné in AEW, but that'll be a dream match one day. If they do it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Never say never. Never say never. She might come back soon in the foreseeable future, but and also in that entrance of Becky, they show clips of her time in NXT because she's been there for 10 years. Like I think the age range for between Rhea and Becky, they're about 10 years younger. I think Becky's in her mid-30s, Rhea's in the mid-20s. I think like my gut feeling like they'll probably do Rhea versus Liv. I think that's going to be the direction next later on in the year, because I want to see that, because like Rhea, the woman who took Liv out of action the previous year. But that could be the next feud for Rhea, because there's barely any faces out there. The only faces only think of is I can see her fighting Raquel Rodriguez. Going back to her days in NXT. But I think it's going to be Liv Morgan. But never say never. But besides that, it was a really good opener to kick off Mania 40 Night 1. Anyway, the next match, this is a 6-pack ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. We got the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest defending the belts against DIY. That's Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. The New Day, the Austin Truth, that's R-Truth and The Miz. A-Town Down Under, that's the team of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. The the New Catch Republic, that is Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, two former NXT UK champions. I think that's it. I think that's it. So you have to receive like the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This was a good follow up to the women's title match from the opener. It's got that TLC vibe, even though this match is not a TLC match. It's just a regular ladder match. You had some ladder tables in some moments of the match. Like with DIY, they dress up like DX. With Gargano dressing up like, got the Shawn Michaels hat. I think with Ciampa's like paying homage to Triple H. I don't really compare him to DX. I think because R-Truth, he's giving right now, he's calling DIY DX. But I kind of enjoy it. Like I think Dunn and Bates, did like a moonsault off the ladders onto the other competitors. I'm trying to keep it short and simple, folks. I'm not the type of guy who'll do move by move. If I attempt to do that, it'll probably take me forever to do this review. Try to keep it short and simple. Try to keep it about half an hour to 40 minutes short. Short. My last video, WrestleMania 15, that was about an hour 9, hour 10. I'm not too sure. But anyway, let's get back to this match. One kind of got thrown into a trade with Prime Hydrant. Because he had the Prime Hydrant logo onto the middle center of the apron. So R-Truth, man, wow, funny how R-Truth is. He's acting like this is a tag team match. Did the AA? No, he did it AA onto Damian Priest. He did the 5-knuckle shuffle. It's a paying homage to John Cena because he feuded with John Cena, going back to their rivalry going into Capital Punishment in 2011. It's a funny moments like he did like pin him. He thought he won the titles, but instead it's a ladder match. No crazy spots with the ladders. Like it's not an all-time classic. I don't really call it. I don't really consider it to be a future classic, but anyway, so you know, yeah, DOI and Awesome Truth trying to climb to grab one. I think the DOI guys trying to get the SmackDown, the Raw Tag Team titles, and Miz and R-Truth trying to get the Raw Tag Team titles or the SmackDown Tag Team titles. One gets it's vice versa, but anyway, you got like Waller and Theory, not both guys off the ladders, and you know, Waller and Theory grabbed the SmackDown Tag Team titles. You know, I'm not a big fan of them. I don't know, I'm not a big. They don't really scream main event star. They're not going to do anything in the business. You know, they're just like just generally mid card guys. It's just what it is. So anyway, yeah, the match didn't over, by the way. You know, so yeah, JD McDonald represented the Judgment Day, trying to help his fellow Judgment Day teammates winning the Raw Tag Team titles after they lost the SmackDown Tag Team titles. So anyway, before that, yeah, DOI did like moves onto, I think it was members of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. You know, Gargano did like the one final beat onto Bate onto the table. That's like, holy shit. You know, it's like a tornado DDT onto the table. Holy shit, man. Gargano did a move on Dunne. I think it was a Death Valley Driver off the ladder. Like I said, there's no really like crazy spots on the, not like old school crazy ladder spots. You know, you have some ladder spots. You know, man, I wish they did a TLC match. I think they accomplished more something. You know, but it'll, you know, it's just what it is, man. But yeah, so yeah, in the end, R-Truth, you know, climbing the ladder, grabbing the Raw Tag Team titles. You know, and I said to myself, wow, they give R-Truth that WrestleMania moment he never had. You know, R-Truth's been in the company about 16 years. You know, yeah, he was in the company before, you know, teaming up with the Road Dogg, you know, in the Attitude Era in 2000, 2001. But I'm talking about like his current running. You know, he's been in the company for 16 years. So far, he never got that true WrestleMania moment he had. You know, it's a shame. But you know, he's been feuding with, you know, him and Miz feuding with the Judgment Day for months now. Seeing them holding the tag team titles, you know, it's a shame. I feel, yeah, it's a shame they never got the tag team titles, you know, in their first run, because the whole stuff, you know, R-Truth fucked himself up with I think he violated like the wellness policy, you know, but you know that was in 2011, you know, because the Night of Champions match there was ending disqualification, and then you know I think there were plans to put the tag team belts onto them, but unfortunately, like I said, R-Truth got suspended. You know, that push was gone, and fast forward like 13 years later, seeing them holding the belts was a good moment. You know, like the situation where now you got Waller and Theory are now the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and Miz and Truth are the Raw Tag Team Champions. So I think that now, instead of like proper unifying the belts, you know, and do like a single tag team division, I think they'll just continue what they do before they unify the belts, just like doing a separate tag team like a two different tag team divisions, you know, the SmackDown Raw tag team division. But I think there's some tag teams now. I think they're gonna give it a second chance, you know. I think like, I don't know. But I'd rather they just like unify the belts, change the custom of the tag team title belt, and that was it. But it's just what it is. So yeah, I'm happy. But besides that, yeah, it was a good follow up. Not an all time classic, but it was a fun match to watch. Okay, moving on to a tag team match. We got Rey Mysterio and Andrade represent the LWO. That's the Latino World Order, taking on Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. Even though Dom's not really part of the what's it called, the Legado del Fantasma, you know, he's part of the Judgment Day. You know, it's just a one-off, man. He's kind of like probably in cahoots, you know. The match was, I think it was a decent, good match. I think it's a decent, good power cleanser. Yeah, they can't like follow the previous two matches on the show, but it was a fun match of what it is, you know. like this is between I'll call it LDF and LWO. Like, you know, you got members of them got involved. I think you got like Selena Vega and Elektra Lopez got involved. You know, clash heads. You know, you have Joaquin Wild. You know, even though he's not really Hispanic, you know, he's Filipino. You know, did like a move off the ring when he did some crazy spot onto, I think it was members of the LDF. That's Legado del Fantasma. Andrade. This is Andrade. I think this is Andrade's first WrestleMania match. I think. You know, he never had one in his first run of the company. He did like that sick double knees into the face of Dominic in the corner. That was sick, you know. Not nothing memorable, but it was kind of like a decent fun match, you know. In the end, you got like two bigger guys. They're wearing like Rey Mysterio mask. They grabbed the chair from Dominic, putting Dominic back in the ring. I think he didn't really tuck the pin. I think it was Santos Escobar tucked the pin. You know, Andrade hit like a a chicken wing slam for the win. After like, you know, Dominic and Santos hit like the 619. So yeah, Ray being his son, you know, because Dominic won the previous match at the previous WrestleMania last year. So yeah, so Ray got his win back. Yeah, because at the time Ray and Dominic are not really feuding. They kind of end this feud. Like, I don't know. I'm not high on this LWO revival, man. Just like, I think like a lot of fans just get sick of the NWO stuff. You know, it's not the 90s anymore. You know, been there, we've done that, move on. But it's just what it is. But yeah, you got the two guys who's wearing Rey Mysterio mask are part of the Philadelphia Flyers. No, not the Philadelphia Flyers. I don't know what they are. They're basically, I think they are world champions, World Series. I think they were like the baseball team in Philadelphia won the World Series. I guess, I'm not too sure. I'm from Britain, but they're helping like you know, Ray and Andrade getting the victory over Santos and Dominic. You know, I don't think with Santos Escobar, I don't get this Escobar thing. You know, he's all right, but I don't know. You know, yeah, it kind of end the rivalry between him and Ray. You know, you put Ray out in the show for months now, but yeah, it's kind of the blow off. But I can see another match down the road. So let's move on to the next match. So the next match, yeah, we got the Battle of the Usos. Jey Uso taking on Jimmy Uso. This was good. You know, like it brought a lot of drama into this. I'm trying to keep it short and simple, folks. You know. You know, they did they did like the back and forth punches. I'm trying to keep it short and simple, folks, you know. This was, yeah, like I said, this was another good match. The ending was good, you know. It was a near fall, actually, so you thought like you know, because at the time Jey Uso is no longer part of the bloodline. You know, he's feuding with his brother Jimmy. You know, Jimmy's now I think married to Naomi, man. You know, Trinity. Yeah, you can say I'm sorry, something like that. You know, you thought they, you know, pot shaped made up. Instead, you know, a swerve. You know, Jimmy hit Jey with the super kick, hit the splash at the top rope, near fall. But in the end, Jey Uso wins. You know, they're pointing the egg on the Jey Uso singles run he's gonna have. You know, I think he hit the frog splash himself to score the victory, and I could see a rivalry down the road between Jimmy and Jey. Like, yeah, I feel like they've been doing this since 2020. You know, one of them fought like I know Jey feud with Roman at SummerSlam last year, but I think it was 2020. One of them fought Roman when Roman started doing the whole tribal chief thing. You know, I think like you could tell, like, yeah, I think they're doing everything they could as a tag team. They've been a tag team since they got in the company in 2010. I think they've got nothing else to prove. You know, I think like Jey will do his own thing, Jimmy will do his own thing after this feud. But besides that, I think it was a good match, not a 4-star classic. You know, I I give it 3 stars. You know, it was a good a good rhythm of this show. Good to great matches, you know, but it was a lot of drama and intensity, and also predictability, which Uso twin is going to come out on top. You know, it's a bit of a guessing game, but I think, you know, I don't think it hit Jay in the long run, but it's just kind of like who need the first win first. But I don't know if they're gonna continue this rivalry or end this rivalry on the show, but you have to wait and find out. Anyway, we got this six women's tag team match. We got all 3 members of Damage Control: Dakota Kai, Asuka, Kairi Sane, taking on Bianca Belair, Naomi, and the WrestleMania match debut of Jade Cargill. A fun match to watch. Like I said, keep it short and simple. Yeah, you had the heels getting up on Naomi. Everyone had their moments to shine. In the end, I feel like Naomi hit I think it was Kyrie with I think it was like a Bubba Bomb. I'm not too sure. You know, you had Bianca. You know, you kind of use her ponytail as a weapon. Hit Asuka with the KOD. Jade hit the Jaded onto Dakota Kai for the win. So yeah, it was predictable, but I think it was a good. I think the tag team match and this match, you know, are kind of like good power cleansers. You know, they're not like, they are good piss break matches, but it was to get engaged. You know, it was fun to watch. It was just, you know, I think this is going to be a rivalry between Jade and Bianca down the road. You know, I don't see Jade staying as a babyface that long. I think she was more natural as a heel since like, if you follow her run in AEW, she was a heel throughout her first run in the company when she was the TBS champion. But I think they are sticking her as a babyface much longer until if they're gonna do a Bianca Jade Cargill match down the road. I think they'll probably do that. So let's move on to the next match. So the next match for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, taking on Sami Zayn. This was really good, man. Fucking good. I think this is probably the 4th or the 2nd best match of the night. I really enjoy it. This is agility versus speed versus strength, and this is more like a chopping match. You know, like both of them hitting chops to the chest. You know, you had Gunther like taunting towards Sami Zayn's wife. But I think Sami hit the Avuna kick onto Gunther, but he kicked out. Sami kicked out with Gunther's power bombs, not once but twice. You know, you had this the video package. You had this Rocky 5. You had Chad Gable training Sami for this match. They're comparing Gunther to Ivan Drago. You know, Gunther's got a good pop. You know, in Germany, even though he's from Austria. You know. Yeah, they're hyping up this show this summer called Bash in Berlin. It's fucking weird because you got SummerSlam in that same month. You know, are they going to do a SummerSlam? Are they getting rid of SummerSlam? That's kind of weird. But anyway, so I think Sami hit like a brainbuster onto Gunther. I think he hit 1 and 2 Avuna kicks to win this match and win the Intercontinental Championship. So my apologies. Of my stuttering for the 2nd time. He won it for the 2nd time. Like, I remember he won it, the Intercontinental for the first time in 2020, but unfortunately, it never caught on fire. It never really caught on fire. It's just like, I don't know what the reason is. Like, it said he won it 4 times. I checked on the Wikipedia page. He won it 4 times. That's weird. I swear he won it twice. You know, he won it in 2020, and this right now he ended like Gunther's 666-day reign as the Intercontinental Champion. That was a big deal for Sami. It's funny that, you know, 1 year ago defeated the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships, and then 1 year later won the IC title on this show. You know, you could tell like I think they're like giving Sami a chance. You know, I feel like he's been there for like a decade. You know, he's got like, you know, they misused him when he first came up to the main roster, and then ever since he was part of the Bloodline and broke out of the Bloodline, they kind of booked them properly. You know, I think like I give Triple H some props. You know, but yeah, I check on Wikipedia. Yeah, Sammy won it. Sammy won it. 2, 3. Yeah, this is his 4th time. Actually, yeah, I thought it was 2, but no, he won it 4 times. You know, yeah, it's just like weird to me. But yeah, it's good to see Sammy winning the belt. You know, what's next for Gunther? I think Gunther's done with the Intercontinental title. I can see Gunther winning a world title one day. I think there's still invest of him. You know, because you know he done the IC title run. What's next? You know, I don't want to see Imperium broken up, but at the same time they're not. I think they're both like losers, man. It's like, you know, what's his name? Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. You know, they're both like. They're just like jobbers, you know, instead of like, they're not the same Imperium in NXT, you know. I don't want to see that faction broken up. I kind of like Imperium, but we don't know. But besides that, I think I really enjoyed this match. Let's move on to the final match, though. So the final match of the night of night 1 of WrestleMania 40. We got a tag team match. You know, Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins, the WWE World Champion, you know, the male World Champion. It's very confusing. They got 2 World Champions in the company, one for the women and one for the men. Anyway, teaming up the Undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns and The Rock. You know, so if Rollins, if Rhodes and Rollins wins, the Bloodline will be banned from ringside in the main event the following night between Roman and Cody. But if Rock and Roman wins, you know, because at this moment in time they're part of the Bloodline, you know, they're going to use the Bloodline rules. And this is technically the match of the night, man. I checked the time of this match, 44 minutes. 44 minutes, man. I was like, holy fuck, man. But it was so engaging, man. I really like it. You know, this is The Rock's first WrestleMania match. You could say 2020, WrestleMania 32 actually, in 2016, with this whole stuff with teaming up with John Cena against the Wyatts Boys. Proper match against John Cena at Mania 29, 11 years ago. But I'm going to say about The Rock, man, the guy still got it, man. Despite of his age, you know, he's still got it, he's still in good shape. He kind of threatened the referee. There were like, the first half was a bit boring, and then move on to the second half, it was more in that the brawling, you know, Cody and Roman and brawling. And then you got Rock and Seth brawling into the crowd. You know, you got the referee. He's about to do the count, you know, and The Rock, you know, just say, you know, listen to me. You know, if you say if you count, you're fired. You know, The Rock. I don't fuck around. You know, you can tell they didn't really every time they swear, they kind of silence the swearing, but they kept it uncensored. You know. I think the signs that they're going to move away from being PG. They've been PG for about 16 years, you know. But anyway, so I don't want to talk about it too much, you know. If you haven't watched this match, go and check it out. This is, for me, match of the year. They told a good story. I feel like one more of the match, Seth spit he drank like the bottle of Prime Hydrant and spit it at The Rock, you know. Yeah, there was a tray full of Prime energy drinks. I don't know, quite energy drinks, you know. Like, it's funny, like, Prime's the talk of the town. Like, I think like a couple of years back, you had Rain. It's still, and now we've got Prime. But anyway, that's a bit of a competition. But anyway, a lot of near falls, you know. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot to talk about it. Go and check it out. I don't want to talk about it too much, otherwise it'll be a very long video. Yeah, The Rock, you know, taunting towards Cody's mother. He grabbed like I think it was like Cody's like weightlifting belt. He said to her, you know, like, I got your son's blood on the belt, and then I'm gonna add your tears. You know, man, you can tell that Rock's character, you know, he's just a serious heel. Like in his other previous runs as a heel, he's just a comedy one of the most entertaining heels, you know. when he was part of the Nation of Domination, whether he's the corporate champ, part of the corporation, or Hollywood Rock. He's more leaning towards the entertaining side of a heel. No, The Rock is just a heel in it when he's came back. Like I thought this is gonna lead up to like planting the seeds for this Rock Roman match down the road. You know, you had Roman spear The Rock. You know, you had Roman's reactions. You know, spearing his own cousin. You know, yeah, Triple H. Rhodes and Rollins hit the double pedigree onto both Rock and Roman, but that was a near fall. You know, it's like the Usos match from earlier. This has more predictability. Who is going to win? You know, it got you engaged. I think this match got you more engaged. You know, like I'm trying to find the word. Edge of your seat. It got you at the edge of the seat. You know, going into the climax of the match. You know, edge of your seat. That's the word. I'm going to use it. You know, get you like edge on your seat. You know, who is going to win? You know, I feel like you know, I think Roman got his nose blooded. I think it was Cody hit the Cody cut onto him. Like I think he kicked out, but one of them kicked out by the crossroads by Cody. You know, like I said, it's too much to talk about. It'll take me all night to remember it, but I do saw the show, folks. I'm not making it up, but anyway, so yeah, in the end, he was going for. I think he was going for like the triple. Like he was doing like the triple Cody Rhodes. You know, it's a kind of spin to Eddie Guerrero's Three Amigos. But he was going for the second attempt. The Rock hit The Rock hit Cody with the weightlifting belt. You know, Roman hit the spear and pins him. And before that, he kind of speared Rollins onto the and also Cody hit the Rock with the rock bottom onto the announce table. You know, like they kind of work on Seth's knee in this match and his low back. You know, Roman spears Seth onto the the barricades. That was sickening. You know, it's pretty funny. It's funny they've been feuding. They haven't really feuded a lot, you know, since their debut in the company. You know, they had one match at the Rumble, and now this match at WrestleMania. You know, but seeing that was good. Anyway, so I was shocked. Like Rock, you know, in the end, Rock, you know, did the he did like the throat crushing. He did like the throat slashing gesture and did the bloodline symbol. You know, the one sign. Did the rock bottom, and that was it. That was it. You know, I was shocked to see Rock and Roman won. You know, this lead up to the bloodline rule into the main event. I haven't seen night 2 yet, but it's a good cliffhanger. You know, I thought going into this match I could see Drew interfering because Seth and Drew got their match for in night 2, but they're being clean. But besides that, man, I really enjoy it, man. It was really captivating. It's electrifying. You know, Rock's theme music was good. You know, he said like the final boss engaged, some kind of from a video game, and seeing the heels won was the right thing. I think that was the Rock's first win for almost like 12 years. You know, because he beat John Cena at Mania 28, and then he went on to lose to Cena at the following year's WrestleMania. You know. It was a 12-year. He kind of scratched that 11-year itch, you know, because he lost to Cena. You know, I don't recount that stuff with teaming up with Cena against the Wyatts at Mania 32. That doesn't count. That was more like you could say an angle disguise of a match, but it's just what it is, you know. But besides that, man, I really enjoy it for what it is, man. So, my overall rating of WrestleMania 40 Night 1 is a 10 out of 10. The 4 beans. This was a strong night 1 for Mania 40. I really like all 6 matches on the show. You know, like Rhea versus Becky. I like the ladders match. I like really the 6 women's tag team match, the tag team match, the Battle of the Usos, Gunther versus Sammy, and the main event itself. It really got me engaged for night 2. I haven't saw night 2 yet, so you have to wait and find out when I get to night 2 next time. So yeah, nothing in the okay, nothing in the bad. Yeah, it was a strong night 1 for WrestleMania 40, like I said. So, what is your thoughts on WrestleMania 40 Night 1? Do you like the show? Do you not bother about the show? Or do you hate the show? Please, leave your thoughts on the comment section below. Smash the like button, click the like, click the bell, and subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. Be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. This is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later, folks.